Hello, good morning. God bless you. Welcome to Read the Tarot and happy July 1st. I'm going to be doing a series of readings for our card of the day, beginning with my Goddess Power Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, illustrations by Jenna Della Grottaglia, and she is an amazing artist. So we're going to be using that deck. I will also give a message from the Messages from the Mermaid deck by Karen Kay. And I will also be using Karen Kay's other deck, my Fairies, Oracle of the Fairies. The artwork on both of these decks are different. This one is Linda Olson. Beautiful artwork of these mermaids. If you like mermaid energy, you're going to love this deck. And this one is by Ginger Kelly. Let me see if you can see some of this. Very, very beautiful illustrations of our fairies. And then I will be using my Heaven Faith Tarot deck. And if you follow my streams, you will know that I use this for my spirit messages. And this is a deck from Lithuania. Let me see. And good morning, JD. How are you? So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. And we're going to begin with our goddess, Power. So let me take this out. And with this deck, it is very important to know if the card is reversed or if it is upright, because there are different meanings for this deck. Now, I don't use reversals anymore in my tarot readings. But with the Messages from the Mermaids and the Oracle of the Fairy, it will not matter if it is a reversal or not. But that will matter for this goddess deck. So let's shuffle these. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for my collective? What do you want my collective to know for July 1st, and maybe even a peek into the rest of the month? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message from the goddesses? And when we do pull a goddess message, that energy stays with you for 24 hours. And right here, and I am going to turn it this way because it is facing me upright. It is an upright, and it is Iris communication. So this is nice little start to our July reading. Message about communication. I want you to see this lovely goddess in all her beauty. Iris communication. The number here is 23. So you might take note of that number today. And this is the goddess Iris. Now, next I'm going to pull a message from our Messages from the Mermaid. And let's see how this works as we're going along with this communication thread. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message from the mermaids do you have for us today? What message from the mermaids do you have for the collective for July? What do you want the collective to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want the collective to know? Thank you, Spirit. And our mermaid message is right here. And it is trust. Trust. So we have communication and trust. Already I'm sensing a theme here for today. We're starting this new month, communication, trust, and this is our beautiful mermaid, trust. Okay, and we are going to go into the fairy deck. Communication and trust. Definitely sensing a theme. The Oracle of the Fairies. Yesterday I did one of these cards for this channel, and it was the Healing Fairy, and I wanted to do a second card, and it was Transformation. So let's see, we have communication and trust. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from the fairies for my collective? What would you like the collective to know today, July 1st, from the Oracle of the Fairies? right here. And it is divination. Wow. Communication, trust, divination. Very interesting and very appropriate when you're all sitting here on the tarot channel. And we are going to pull a message from Spirit from my tarot. Put that here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from my Heaven Faith Tarot for the collective? Communication, trust, divination. Wow. I see a theme. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have? What message do you have? Thank you, Spirit. Is it here? No. Okay, let me shuffle some more. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for us today? Okay. Right here. It is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is always making an appearance on my stream. Like if I just take a random card out to show something about this deck, it's going to be the King of Wands. And that King of Wands, very interesting, right? When our theme here is communication, trust, divination, King of Wands, like could that actually be communicating with Father God, with Spirit, with that divine energy? Because the king doesn't have to be male. That king represents a master, an expert. Okay, so we're starting off with Iris, number 23, the goddess Iris and communication. It is an empowerment message, not an alignment message. And here is our message. I want you to see those eyes real quick if you can. And I love all those colors on her face. So beautiful. Okay, Iris. Clarity in communication is called for, as your words will have great impact on others right now. It's a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories, and sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others. You have everyone's ear, so choose your message wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you, so get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come from these discussions. Just remember to stay open and be clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger goddess Iris is thrilled to help your words take flight. Communication improves in all your relationships when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in a mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and act accordingly. Just the fact that that has shown up with divination is kind of mind-blowing. Okay, next we have our message from the mermaids, and it is going to be trust. And let me get that. Trust in life. Nothing happens by chance, and the universe is guiding you towards your destiny. Have faith and trust. This mermaid says everything is working out perfectly and for the highest good of all, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. It's important to put your trust in life and know that all is well. Sometimes we can feel like a feather in the wind, blown this way and that, feeling out of control. Yet the truth is, we're never truly in control. Allow your heart and inner wisdom to guide you through your situation, knowing that your sun will rise and shine once again. When our rational mind becomes dominant and our need to control takes over, life can be challenging. Yet within our mind, we also have the power to turn things around and surrender to our destiny as it unfolds, even if this feels uncomfortable at times. Know that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and there's nothing to concern yourself about. Life is creative and full of twists and turns. It's all a part of the grand, harmonious symphony of existence. But it's okay to sing out of tune sometimes. Trust that life is metaphorically helping you to compose a brand new song. However, you interpret this card's meaning, the core message will keep coming back to trust. The place where you now find yourself is an indication that your destiny is unfolding. It's a time of rebirth into the new and unknown, which can be frightening, even though there's nothing to fear. Go within and know all is well as you trust in your life's process. Very beautiful. Our next card is Divination, and this is our Divination fairy. See if you can see her face. She's over here with her crystal ball, doing her oracle reading by a sacred fire, working with those elements and energy. She has crystals over here. You see those crystals? The tools of the trade, I call them. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. This fairy wants to remind you that you can use divination to help you through challenging circumstances. Your energy is strong at this time, and you have the ability to see things that others may not. Perhaps someone close to you would benefit from your spiritual gifts. Anything can be used for divination purposes. These cards, crystals, a crystal ball, the flames in a fire, the stars in the night sky, water. In fact, anything that opens a psychic doorway can be used and will enable you to see backwards and forwards in time. Divination also brings you fully into the present moment. It's not about fortune telling for thrills, although future truths can be revealed. It's more about working with the divine powers to reveal what will help towards spiritual progression for yourself and others. Divination is a serious spiritual practice and isn't something to be dabbled with for amusement. You might experience visions or come to know things that need to be handled delicately and with empathy when sharing with others. If you feel confident, you could give readings to friends and family. You may feel drawn to do this professionally too. If this feels right, seek the guidance of someone who has been working with divination for a while and whom you respect. You can use divination alongside any other spiritual technique. So we have communication, we have trust, and we have divination. And now we are moving on to our spirit message from tarot, and we have the King of Wands. And our message is: a true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. So we do have a theme here. We have this theme of coming into our power, of learning how to operate in our own spiritual gifts. You know, we see this with our communication, of learning how to express ourselves, our truths, and also to be somebody who keeps that line of communication open with others, so that we all can grow together to our highest good. Trust the process, trust the journey, trust life. Yesterday's message was a lot about challenges and facing the challenges of life and being focused and having determination. And a lot of that is trust, you know, because if we aren't trusting that we're growing, or that the process is working, or that the Bible says moving from glory to glory. If we get scared of change, if we get scared of transformation, then we're going to halt our growth. So trusting trusting the process, trusting God is huge, because without it we won't have that focus. Now, divination gets a bad rap in many circles, but as you know, I mean, I'm a diviner. I believe in communicating with spirit. I believe in communicating with God. And all of the religions do have forms of divination, whether they want to call that divination or not. So again, it's like this card says, anything can be used for divination, and that is absolutely true. And our King of Wands, when you have spiritual power, you must use it ethically, you must use it wisely. We have the kingdom of heaven within us. We are masters of our own universes. We have this beautiful treasure in our heart, and it is our responsibility to make sure that we are an open, pure expression of the kingdom of heaven, not only for ourselves and our family, but to our community and to our world. So let the kingdom of heaven shine from within you today. So thank you for being here with me today. God bless you. And remember to read the tarot.